started, you know, that's back in the CB days, and we all had CB and stuff.
Roger that. Well, unfortunately, I guess I didn't get to meet the machine gunner until close to the end of his life.
His wife had a fully automatic, original, old-style Thompson. It didn't have the drum. It was old style. Had a magazine, and they take that down on the river and shoot it.
Roger that. Well, I bet that had that sound to it that you'd expect.
Oh yeah, I shoot the 45.
Roger, okay. Well, I've heard of the Thompson, all right. And I guess that's what them 30s gangsters like to use a lot too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the TV shows it always shows them shooting a drum magazine, and that's a newer model. The old Thompsons had a magazine.
Roger that. Well, you know how Hollywood is. I can remember at the range, some guys have these bolt action 50 caliber rifles they take out there to shoot.
Yeah, my wife's well, he passed away, but my wife's brother-in-law, he was a silhouette shooter. He won a bunch of medals for that ridiculous shooting with a silhouette. He's got one of his medals in there on the shelf.
Roger. I used to compete in metallic silhouette. I used a Remington SP100 pistol. You know, I lay down the Creedmoor position. This pistol was chambered for the 7BR cartridge, and when I got it, actually the 7BR cartridge was not even available out there yet. You could just at that point get the 7BR cases. Before that, you had to take like spent 308 casings and reform them into 7BR.
I've seen the 100. That's a bolt action pistol.
Oh yeah, it's a bolt action pistol, and now you probably know already it was based on the Model 600 Remington rifle, and they did minor modifications to it to make it, you know, for the pistol.
Yeah, she got a medal in there. It's 40 times 40.
Roger. Okay. Perfect score. Sound like.
Yeah, that's a big deal to shoot that far. Shoot silhouettes and 40 shots, 40 hits.
Roger that. Anyway, yeah, I did compete with that for a few years, and I took just regular 7mm rifle bullets to load up for the cartridges that I had to have.
I used to go to those silhouette shoots and watch them shoot. I wasn't a shooter. I'm not a silhouette shooter, but I like to go watch. Me and Harwood used to, machine gunner. We used to go watch those silhouette shoots.
Roger that.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, 102.
Morning, 102.
Good morning, 102. Hey.
Yeah, I used to go down to Tri-City, which you may have heard of it. They're down there just across the river south of Norman. And anyway, there's other gun clubs. I think there's one around Tulsa, Red Castle, whatever they call it. I've been there.
Me and old machine gunner used to go to Fort Cobb and hunt crows down there.
Roger that.
He was a pretty good shot.
Roger. Yeah, I've shot a few of them. I've got a 22-250, you know, with a pretty good scope on it. You know, I customized barrel, all that.
I borrowed a 3-inch Magnum shotgun from Machine Gunner. I was out there and I squeezed off around at a crow, and all of a sudden my ears were ringing. I wasn't real sure what happened. The latch blew open on the gun when I fired off a shot. It was a pump. It blew the latch open, and the shell just blew up all over the place.
Well, I trust you were not injured.
No, I wasn't injured. It rung my bell, though. I mean, I wasn't real sure what happened, but the damn it was American Eagle, if I remember right. Anyway, it blew open.
I've had incidents occur, like I loaded up some maximum loads for that 22-250, and this was in cool weather. I got out there in really hot weather to fire them, and yeah, I got a face full of smoke. Now that bolt action, it held together, no problem there. I couldn't open the chamber up. I had to take the gunsmith. He tapped it open with a rubber hammer after I assured him it was just a spent case in there.
Yeah, you know, when the feds busted him, they used to go out and videotape them shooting off the stuff, right? And they'd say, this is so-and-so, and they'd shoot it. Well, when he got done with that case and the feds returned, it was regular movie film, not digital recordings or VCRs or any of that. Regular film like in the old projection movie days. And a lot of the picture was burned because the feds were playing it and they were stopping it to look at a picture, and when you stop that film it gets too hot and burns up.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of grade school. Every once in a while they heard us in there at the auditorium to watch some kind of movie, you know. One time the projector jammed and we were watching the movie, and then the movie stopped, you know. The film stopped in the projector, and then we got to watch the film melt inside of it.
Yep, the light's too hot on the film. It has to keep moving, and the feds were pausing it to look at the pictures, and every time they paused it, it burned it.
Roger that.
Maybe we need to put in for a raise. We'll just report on it. I guess I'm standing all right. I'm pulled in my spot. I ain't backed in.
No problem.
Thank you.
You ready, Nate?
Go ahead. Yeah, I don't say 25%. Forward coming.
Well, another day.
In paradise.
This old cat food, how's this Galaxy getting out?
Galaxy sound alright.
Alright, thank you.
What's your handle again?
Cat food?
Cat food, okay.
You sound loud and clear. Dashboard, family ghost. 244.
I'm just curious, cat food, what exact galaxy are you talking on?
That's 33.
Roger, 33 Galaxy. You're doing a good job.
Thank you now.
You're good back here.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice. I don't know, hell, the money would be alright too. I think they got to unload all them trailers and shit by hand though, don't they?
I'm gonna make a right here.
Okay, my bad.
Money in it. Yeah, I'm halfway there.
That was funny right there. Scorpio.
Yeah, well, dude.
Hey, what happened with Iran last night? Did they knock them back to the Stone Age?
Oh, I'm not sure right now. Are you talking about the fight going on? What?
Yeah, Trump saying he was going to bomb the hell out of them. Did that ever happen?
Well, I think there's a ceasefire for 2 weeks or something. I guess they haven't quite done that yet.
Yeah, Roger. I've been trying to find it on the news, but hell, I can't find nothing on it.
Roger. Yeah, from what I gather, they've stopped the fighting for a while. Maybe we'll get it worked out, but I hope we're still go in there and recover all that enriched uranium. They don't need that. They don't need any of those nuclear facilities. And if we completely get those religious fanatics out of the picture and, have somebody in there who just wants, a civilized government, and peace and prosperity, it ought to be good.
Well, yeah, but they're not known for doing the right thing either, so if they gave them more time, well, chances are it ain't gonna help.
Roger. Well, there's other groups over there opposed to the religious fanatics. My impression, and maybe I'm wrong, is that most of the citizens over there are opposed to all that, that religious fanaticism. And maybe we can get, some normal people in there again, for a better regime.
Well, it's time now those people in the country over there stand up for themselves because they won't get another chance.
Roger, well, I think that's going on. That is, our CIA operatives and various other covert operators, whatever, are working hard as they can to make that happen as we speak, I suspect. What's that? Roger that. I guess they're allowing traffic to move in the Strait of Hormuz, if I'm saying that right. Hormuz.
In Hamas.
The news people, I think that's how they say it. But anyway, I think the traffic is oil shipments, whatever, are moving again and out of that that strait, through that strait. And I guess all along Saudi Arabia, maybe you know this already, they constructed a pipeline years ago connecting them over the Red Sea. I guess they had anticipated all this.
Oh, they did open the strait?
I think the strait's open. I might have misunderstood. I think they reopened it for now. But like I say, Saudi Arabia a long time ago knew what was going to happen. They built that oil pipeline, so they're not in quite as much a bind as some.
Not AT&T.
Somebody's a man bitching out there. Why doesn't that surprise me? Roger, no doubt. I think already somebody's saying it's like unleaded. That is, unleaded with ethanol, and it's like 340 or whatever it was. But I think the lowest grade of pure gasoline, somebody else was saying, is something like 380, give or take. Well, I'm sure there's some greedy motherfuckers out there refuse to drop their price, but they might not sell much. Well, it sounds like it's around here lowered their price already, so there's exceptions to the whole country.
Yeah, the last I heard last night, the U.S. took out one of their biggest oil refineries or some shit like that.
Yeah, before the ceasefire, we were hammering the shit out of them.
That's what they said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hung here one of them with a brand new rope, they still cried. Well, now, everybody blames Israel, but Israel they've just been trying to survive, and they know they have to get proactive to do that. And once again, Iran, for a long time, has been supplying various terrorists with weapons that they've used to try to kill Israel, and that's quite a bit of the problem. Well, that's just what you say, but anyway, I'm going to be back to refill.
Yeah, we get nothing in return. We can't go to that goddamn country.
You're clear, Scott.
Got something going on, right? Clear that. Who, Israel? Yeah.
catch it? You catch that line, dude?
Was that the reason why during World War II Hitler herded a bunch of them into concentration camps and slaughtered them? They weren't trying to invade his country. I think they lived in various countries. They were just trying to survive, and they got herded up and loaded onto trains and transported to concentration camps. A lot of them were exterminated. Well, my device is going off. I guess I better check it.
I'm just going to get strapped, and then I'm going to roll over here to that on-cue. Well, we get to Israel, and
Alright, I probably got plenty.
well, I got to go back to 11.
Yeah, it's probably the cheapest.
I bet you 90% of American people do not travel out of the United States. So why the fuck are we helping all these other fucking foreign countries out that we cannot travel to in the first place? And Israel is one of them we can't go to. We help them, but we can't go there because we're dead.
I didn't know when we got the first one out there like that.
Yes, sir. Get all you want. Help the American pull out before you help anybody else out. And they're fucking the American people and helping everybody else out, not the American people. Fuck them. Well, I know what's happening. We're not all going to agree. We're going to disagree and disagree, so we might as well disagree and get it done over with.
They can't come around left.
And they're never going to get along over this, so we know that.
Brady, do you think you grabbed that right lane?
I got it.
You think we have a goddamn military base over there to keep them on top?
After this little black key, I got you right lane.
No.
Come on, you know what I got
Because American people can't live over there without getting killed.
Clear.
So why fuck with Israel?
wind.
I hope and pray they get things squared away over there. And we don't have any ugly incidents over here, but I have a feeling in a crowded stadium or something, some kind of shit is going to happen. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't regard Israel as an enemy at all. I just think they're fighting hard to try to protect themselves, and they're not going to let anything happen like happened a long time ago in World War II. They don't want that to repeat itself, and they've got a lot of enemies trying to take them out, though.
I wonder why.
Well, that seems like they're crammed into too small a space over there and fighting over basically crowding issues. I think it's sparking a lot of that. But anyway, there are various terrorist groups out to kill them, and they've been supplied by Iran. So anyway, and others, I think. Well, I think before that, I think the British actually first did that, but anyway. Thinking over 100 years ago, yeah. But I remember Israel, they returned to their homeland in 1948. I do recognize that the Palestinians, I think they need a little more ground, okay, but maybe, I'm not sure, maybe that would stop the hostilities if they just felt like they had a little more space, but anyway.
They're never going to stop a damn thing that the Palestinians are doing. Them sorry sons of bitches have been kicked out of every damn country they've tried to lay claim to.
Roger, yeah. I guess that's how the game is played over there. Well, maybe they could kind of get used to the idea of getting absorbed into other cultures. I don't know.
Hell, they've been kicked out of Iraq, they've been kicked out of Egypt, they've been kicked out of Iran, and they've been kicked out of every one of them damn countries for doing the same shit they're doing right now.
Roger that.
All they do is try to take over other people's backyards.
Ain't nothing but a bunch of damn terrorist gypsies, that's all they've ever been.
I guess it's not surprising that all the warfare has resulted.
Israel, I'd gather them sub-bitches out and run them out, and I'd send them sub-bitches right back over to Iran where they belong.
Roger that.
Shit, we can't get the fucking Mexicans in the corner of this fucking country.
Now it's 9 o'clock, we're still dealing with Russia. Everybody must have slept in this morning.
Yeah, Russia, they've got the most nukes in the world. I guess the U.S. is coming in close second. And I'm trying to remember exactly how many countries are in the nuclear club. Well, too many. But anyway, I don't want Iran to be another one in it. try to name the ones that, as far as I know, have nukes. So Russia, U.S., China, North Korea, India, Pakistan, Israel, France, and Great Britain. I may have left somebody out there. I'm not sure if Turkey has nukes or not. It just seems inevitable, though. They're going to be used again. I mean, but so far, that mutual assured destruction has protected us, but I'm not sure how much longer.
This whole goddamn planet's got too much goddamn power. They don't want to use it. They shouldn't use it because they got too much power now. Too many fucking big bombs.
Roger. Yeah, it's inevitable that with all the nukes out there and all the fingers on nuke buttons, and somebody's going to break the rule and go ahead and push the button when they shouldn't.
Let's have time to get over it.
I hope and pray that happens later rather than sooner.
Well, I hope it don't happen at all, but it's going to.
I think they should have done it right the first time. We wouldn't have this problem now.
Their fucking country ain't gonna be with a fuck. Our country ain't gonna be with a fuck. So they ain't getting a goddamn thing.
But Commander-in-Chief is trying to go over there and do it right. I mean, and of course there's been a lot of bitching and crying about it. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time, that motherfucker needs to do something about the United States, help us out, to help all those other countries out. He should be helping us out. Lower taxes, food costs, fuel. He ain't doing shit for this country.
Roger. Well, it sounds like just a lot of problems to solve. But, you know, I think he has deported quite a few people who snuck over here illegally. And anyway.
He ain't definitely did enough.
Well, I mean, it's always easy to find fault, but I'm so glad he's in there, still he's in there and not that stupid Biden.
He's got all the goddamn resources he needs to clear this fucking Oklahoma out of these goddamn corners. I watch these motherfuckers pouring with truckloads of food, groceries, clothes every fucking day. Illegals get all this shit every fucking day.
Roger. Well, I hope and pray that gets dealt with. But anyway, there's quite a few of them. They broke the law coming over here, but they've been good workers since then. That doesn't mean they get to stay, but I think on their way out, maybe they can go back, be allowed to go back through the process properly and slowly admitted back where they're needed. But anyway, I guess it's not working as well as some want it to.
Pussy mother. Oklahoma City, this mother. Why the fuck are we still in this man do what he wants to do in Oklahoma City?
Now, they're not innocent. All they want to do is come over here and rape this country.
Roger. Yeah, there's a lot of shitholes, and they need to stay over there and not come over here.
Well, the American people need to stand up and tell the mayor how they fucking feel and get rid of this puss monkey we got. The chief of police, get rid of that motherfucker too. He ain't doing his goddamn job, so what we pay these motherfuckers for doing nothing besides rape our ass? Poor Israel, we ought to be saying poor United States, Oklahoma City. Exactly.
That'll come to a head one day, too.
fruit. And everywhere you go, these motherfuckers speak Spanish and not English. What the fuck? No shit.
They'd be working, making all that money and still getting food stamps too.
Yeah, because, yeah. Shit, I watch it over here from the conference, all these fucking illegal over here, home groceries, clothes, all kinds of shit, toys, all kinds of shit, brand new shit. Every fucking day over here. Hey, you got to go to the crest over here by me yet. On the fucking floor, nobody sweeps it up. Yeah, but where's the fucking employees at? Nowhere to stop them. They see the shit on camera.
It's when you get a hold of their parents and beat the hell out of them. Make me get caught. Yeah, try to get you discrimination and racism. Because Oklahoma are pussies, they won't stand up. They're pussies here in Oklahoma City and fight the mayor. They're pussies here. I can't stand that fucking mayor, bitch ass silly boy hole. He's a fucking pussy bitch.
That's all I ain't saying about Oklahoma City, a bunch of pussies. They won't fight. Oh, what can we do? We can't, it is what it is. Well, get the fuck out of your fucking house and fight the mayor.
As long as I've been alive, I've watched them pander to black people. And have them kick the black people to the curb and they pander to them illegal Mexicans. Follow the money. When my kids were in school, they tried to enroll my son over at Woodland School.
see. They're on that ass, they won't fight. Bunch of fucking pussies. They won't fight the mayor, they won't fight what's going on. So yeah, I'm glad I'm gone in a couple of years. I'm not shit, yeah, I only got a couple of years left. I don't give a fuck. It just pisses me off. I'm ready to go today. You know, yeah. Pussy motherfuckers out here. No shit, you call the police, oh, well, it's a school, there's unloading, unloading. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, y'all loading diesel to go down?
No shit, that ain't no shit, go out there and watch them, they even go parking and all that shit, but you can't do nothing about it, they won't do nothing about it. You know, your goddamn computers and all that, start sending the fucking mayor notices and shit, we're gonna fire his ass and you don't start helping Oklahoma out and get rid of the fucking chief police. Cause them two ain't doing their fucking job, and I'm paying them high dollars, what, to do nothing? Discriminate against us?
Still in there, Snake? Was there a lot of Mexican kids went to Capitol Hill when you went there? Yeah, I used to live off Central too, at 17th and Central at one time, but that was later. I graduated there, I went there 67, 68, 69, graduated in 69. Yeah, I was in Will Rogers Court for a while, and then we moved over to Parkview Village Apartments on the south 22nd Kentucky area, and then I lived in different houses around there. I walked to school. I rode a bicycle to Jackson Junior High, but once I got until I could got my driver's license, and then started driving there. It was a lot different back then. They started that busing, I think, in 1970.
I had relatives living over close to Central and 26th Street back in the early 60s.
Well, it was just poor white trash neighborhood back then when I lived there.
Roger.
Little grocery stores were still going, kids playing around. You know, there wasn't no gang thing going on. It was just you know, Tracy's drugstore and all that stuff.
Roger. Just a safe neighborhood.
You like them pictures there, Scorpio?
Yeah, I like the pictures, John Boy, no doubt. And anyway, yeah, they're impressive. And yeah, you and Machine Gunner go way back, don't you?
Yeah, I was a machine gunner on the left. That boy in the middle's name's Levi, and the one in the right was me with a headband on, and then way back let me tell you what that picture is. That picture is 44th and East Avenue, north about 2 blocks, no, south about 2 blocks on the west side.
Roger that. Yeah, I like that picture, no doubt.
And Moondog, he doesn't live too awful far from there.
Roger. Well, I know about where he's at, so.
He's a little ways, but you know.
I'm sure you still got that beautiful Harley Davidson that you take good care of, and I guess you ride it once in a while.
I ain't riding it. I'm waiting on a shot, and if the shot don't work in my back, I've only had one. In 2021, I got my first one, and it worked, but they're going to give me this special shot in the back. If it don't work, then I got to have back surgery and get some steel pins and rods, but it's in the garage. My son drives a train down in Killeen, and he calls up here wanting to know what all I did to it, because I told him when I'm through with it, he can come get it and take it over, home. But I'm not through with it yet. At least I'll go out there and look at it.
Roger that. Yeah, I bet you've had no telling how many people try to buy that. But anyway.
Not really, because you know what? It's old. That's a 95. It's got 25,000 original miles, 3,000 miles on a hopped-up motor. But that's, nowadays, guys, all my guys are running them big old twin cam bearing and Bluetooth and GPS and all that crap. They got them gang bikes that'll run coast to coast at 100 miles an hour without even breaking a sweat. They don't ride them little bikes like that. It's just 80-inch bikes.
Roger that.
That's a Heritage Softail Classic. They like them big old bikes they jump on, say, well, we're ready from OKC to New York, and we'll run down to Florida and swing back around, and they've got gas gauges.
Damn, I understand.
Gas gauge I zero the trip on it when I gas up, and I know how far I can go on the trip, and that's my gas gauge.
Roger that.
Them bikes now tell you how far you went, how far you got to go, how many miles, how much gas you've used, how much gas is in the tank, and all that stuff.
Roger. It's like, what will they think of next? On the subject of machines, do you know somebody you might recommend to do like a restoration of a Nissan pickup?
No, everybody I know, they all retired, so I don't even know all these new people out here.
Roger.
Yeah, right on.
I mean, it's still right. It's not a complete basket case, but yeah, it needs some TLC.
Hey, we all need that. Audio, audio, audio. We hear you 102. Hey, good morning there, 244. I don't hear you real well. You're kind of low, but I got you in there. Yeah, I'm pulling in. Roger.
Hello, Rocky.
Good morning, everybody.
Get to work.
Well, it's good morning for some. For me, it's just a morning. Good morning, good morning. Gonna be a beautiful day out there today, boy. Did John do it? Back, right? I guess he's already up on 2 meters. Anyway, I'm back quiet. Me and my Pitch Creek radio.
Heads up, coming around. See, there is no accountability to a mayor's action, no accountability to a sheriff's action because the people won't make them be accountable for the shit. Yep, gonna be a glorious day today. Well, every day's kind of a glorious day, especially if you wake up and see yourself in the mirror. Well, no, that part pretty much ruins my day. Well, at least you know you're alive. It's all right. Here I went my day. I try to stay away from all the mirrors. My day. The older I get, the more I look like my daddy, so I look in the mirror, I'll see my daddy, but that kind of tells me how old I am. Hello, too. Did y'all run the old timer off last night? Yeah, he went to fill his crack pipe and got lost somewhere.
He said he was going to come back, never did.
Well, you know, we're going to have to get him some new material. We'll have to get something off of Welcome Back Carter or, what's that, at the junkyard. Give him that material.
Yeah, well, 10-4, Pat Albert would be a good one for him, too.
Oh, Fred Sanford. But you with remember?
Oh, Fred Sanford.
Yeah, Sanford and Son. That's what he fits in. Right there, old Sanford and Son.
Yeah, right.
Start calling him Sanford.
Yeah, I was going through my Roger beeps yesterday, and I found one just for Gary. It sounds like Tinkerbell.
That fit him perfect.
Yeah, it'd go good with his twinkle toes, right?
That, and he's a member of the Pink Panthers. sounds different. Yeah, it's clear, but it sounds like you're on stock mic. Yep. .10. Got your compressor turned on? Speech processor? Yeah, I can't ever run one of those. Every one I had, the speech processor, I don't even know why they put them on there. Oh yeah, you sound a little distorted there. That's why I say I never liked them. It might. I just never heard one on sideband. But yeah, that's just, I've got one on that ICOM 718, but I don't think no, I never turned it on. It didn't sound real bad. I mean, I could understand you fine, but you could tell it was just not right. If you had it on scope, you'd see it. Had a Kenwood 520, I turn it on every once in a while, and now everybody says it sounds terrible, so I never even turn it on ever. That sounds good. Sounds good. Just get you one of them extreme. I bought an extreme echo mic. I liked it.
It's another wonderful day again there. Nice.
I sent it back to Amazon and got my money back. Yeah, that's the one I had. Yeah, this one just all of a sudden I was talking on it. I liked the way it sounded. All of a sudden it quit talking all together. I thought it was a wire, so I tried to get the wire all fixed, this, that, and the other, and it worked for a little while, then it quit working. Yeah, I like the microphone. I think it was $90, but still, I'll take a chance on that. And I probably just got one that wasn't put together right. Yeah, I think I paid $89 for mine. It was about 3 or 4 months ago. I thought so I could run it on my 2970 M2. I didn't want to put an echo board inside it, so I bought that one. So I got it all wired up, or maybe a jumper, and then it quit working.
Boards ain't in the...
Four booths? Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll see how long it lasts. I'm kind of skeptical of it, but I don't know. I was kind of disappointed we didn't expect that to happen anyway. We just couldn't do nothing about it. I don't know. Well, I think what's going to go on is, what's going to happen is they're going to take, they keep stucking around, what they're going to do is take that pipeline running from there, that island.
It's all or nothing on Channel 19.
For the ocean.
Move back out in the middle when you get a chance there. Go up, stand by.
Well, I don't think this time it's about the oil. When we went to Iraq, yeah, I would think that was about the oil, but this is, I think, all about a nuclear weapon and always trying to kill Americans and everybody else. You don't want Iran to have that much oil. They control a lot of people. That's what that war was about. Iran was about to take over Iraq, Kuwait. Next one would be Saudi Arabia. They'd be control of all that oil over there. Back when that was going on, we was finding a lot of oil out of Saudi Arabia. I don't know how many millions of barrels was coming out of Saudi Arabia coming to America. Control all that oil.
Well, I guess the DX is history.
both of these lanes. Going to need both of these lanes.
Go ahead, then. Get over. Get her done. Hola.
It's another day and another exciting game show participant.
Come on, Coach. Yeah, but look at the audience. What is it, like ugly day today or something?
I'll take a closer look at them. Let's see here. Yeah, some of them might have gotten into fights with, with an ugly stick or something.
Yeah, something. Damn.
Maybe they had trouble getting enough people and they just made a sweep of a certain area of town to populate the empty seats, put the butts in chairs.
You know, I was actually just paying attention to the audience real close, and I only picked out one decent-looking woman in that whole damn bunch.
Roger that. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Man, oh man.
Now that one there, jumping up and down, she doesn't look all that pretty, but oh well, she's excited, and I know they've been prepped and coached to be that way.
Yeah, she kind of looks like she got hit by a bus. And if we got to back up, pick her up.
I guess Vanna White retired. I suppose she was on that show earlier. She was on some kind of show like that.
Yeah, for her age, old Vanna White still got it going on. Till you get within 5 feet.
Roger, yeah. It's like the Statue of Liberty looks better in a distance.
Yeah, exactly.
It seemed like I remember France threatening to come take it back or something. But anyway. I guess they forgot all about us liberating them, from the grasp of Hitler.
115 miles till we get over there to exit 15.
How they forget. I'll be back. Time for a refill.
Roger on the refill. My coffee is history. It sure was good. This This is a special day. It's the first day of the dark Italian espresso coffee.
Damn, I had Maxwell.
Got that special kick to it.
Well, my Maxwell didn't have no special kick to it at all.
Roger. I got some noise. It started pulling you out of here.
Hey, that's all right. I'm pulled in my spot. I ain't back in. I'm pulled in.
Alright, you got a GMC truck next to you in lane 3. He's kind of slowing. You're right next to you. After him, I've got lane 3 for you, or 2.
Is that real better?
If you're out there sandbagging, good morning, 610-747, standing by.
That should be a little better. Audio, there we go.
Yeah, that sounds better, 244.
Yeah, I pulled in, I backed in now.
I could barely hear you before, man, but now you're wall-to-wall.
I don't know what, I pulled in, I'm back in now, so. I appreciate it.
Yep. Hey, 244, you still there?
Yeah.
Hey, this mic sound okay to you? This is different.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I guess everybody in Oklahoma City gonna wait till it turns into Mexico, then burn it all down and have to rebuild it back American way, I guess. They'll stop it now, they're gonna wait till we turn into Mexico.
Way to go, Scorpio. Hey, Gunslinger, you got that picture I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they saw when they went around the dark side of the moon.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You said that picture of that Waffle House with the flying saucers parking it out there in the parking lot?
I found a picture of E.T. shooting a bird on the moon.
Funny shit.
Yeah, I thought that was funny as hell.
I thought it'd be somewhat alien related. What's up? But I guess having said that, I think we all believe that considering how vast the cosmos is, there's got to be intelligent life out there, but somehow I doubt there's any on the backside of the moon, but I've been wrong before. That's funny, yeah. There's nothing wrong with something like that, no doubt. We get a lot of that, don't we? And I guess, I don't know, maybe they really do have like some alien spacecraft out there, you know, in Area 51 and maybe elsewhere, that they have reverse engineered and some dead aliens. You know, I think at once upon a time they supposedly had some live aliens, but anyway. Remember that Bob Lazar, I think that's what his name is. I guess he's still around. And I guess he worked out there and somehow he was talking about it, which is pretty rare, I'm sure, but anyway.
I'm sure the truth would come out, but their life has been threatened, so yeah, they're keeping pretty solid about the alien.
And then, of course, the curious individuals with cameras, I guess everybody knows, would go out there close to Area 51 back earlier in time. I think you could actually get on top of Mountain Peak within view of Area 51, which the government did not own that property on top of the mountain, so they took advantage of that, got up there with their cameras. In spite of that, I guess helicopters, the U.S. government harassing them, but anyway.
Yeah, but I still think there's a lot of strange shit going on in Area 51. They're hiding. Come on.
No doubt about the muscle cars, the Dodge and Plymouth vehicles. They rock, they still rock, no doubt. University, I'm getting pictures of 60s muscle cars. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to have to go rewatch Vanishing Point. The good old days when gasoline cost, what was it, 25 cents a gallon or something like that during a high price period, 35 cents a gallon maybe. I got some electrical noise out there. At least it's not real bad.
Yeah, I don't have much noise over here, as usual.
Channel 19 is turning into a CB desert.
Oh, you know that's subject to change any minute.
No doubt about it. Well, yeah, deserts sometimes they're suddenly underwater. Like maybe you know that once upon a time the Saharan Desert was not a desert at all.
Yeah, 10-4.
I'll Scorpio, some people out here quit talking to some people for no reason. I don't understand, but hey, it is what it is.
And this part of the country, I think, used to be like a shallow sea. anybody remembers the movie Twisters that they made around here a few years ago, I might be hearing some rumor that they're working on another one they want to make. I don't know how soon, probably another year or two or something.
This is Channel 19, not AT&T.
Okay, yeah. Somebody's regurgitating information they already broadcast earlier, but 747 said that.
I'll be damned, that doesn't sound like 50.
I mean, they keep mentioning AT&T, and nobody's stopping them from picking up their device to make use of AT&T to communicate. But anyway. Oh, there's always somebody out there poised to get pissed. It's all good. After all, somebody's got to sit on the other end of the seesaw.
Over on the right.
She just won some more crack money.
Roger that. I guess that's probably exactly where that money's going. up in smoke or something like that. Old Bob Whittle's on there. Anyway, like every time I draw a breath, it pops up like a toadstool with a brand new commercial, it seems like.
Yeah.
Furniture stores are like spreading like a cancer across America. I remember the first and last time I visited the Mathis Brothers showroom once upon a time. Like that salesman was so fucking annoying. Anyway, that did it for me right there. That must be probably where the original shopper stalkers were got started. I'm like a lot of people. I go in a store, and the sales help. Of course, they're over there all over me. You need help or anything? I'm like, I'm just looking around. And so a lot of times they will leave you alone, but sometimes they don't. It's like every 30 seconds they're asking you if you need help again, and again, and again, and again. It's like you get to meet all of them. You get to run through the gauntlet of all the sales personnel trying to help you. Yep.
Because they're based on commission.
Roger, on the commission. They're hungry, aren't they?
Yep, they got to make that commission money.
No doubt about it.
Scorpio, what radio are you talking on? That thing sounds awesome.
Well, I'm on my regular Galaxy 73V. As you can tell, I got a little bit of reverb dialed in there. I'd call it that. Some people disagree.
Well, it sounds awesome.
Thank you, Nova. You sound good yourself. Are you on your D104 desk mic?
Yep, I'm on the D104 on this 2527.
About upgrading a mic element. Have you done that?
Nope, not yet. I haven't done it yet. That mic element's going to cost me a little bit.
Very close to it to pick your voice up properly.
Yeah, I'm about 2 inches away from the mic now.
Roger. Yeah, it sounds really good. And yeah, that mic element is, I guess I told you, a high impedance ceramic mic element that originally came out in a handheld D104 microphone. But anyway.
Roger, right on. Well, it works. That's all that matters.
Roger that.
Out here and watch y'all load and target today. I mean, that's the way they did it yesterday. But I don't know why they're making them. I mean, hell, they bloody Phoenix and make that thing.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that picture you sent me of the Plymouth Charger, I think it was.
Did yesterday.
Yeah, that's Artemis 2 found that on the backside of the moon.
Roger. I guess no telling how many people have restored them or maintained them in good condition, and probably no telling how much they're worth.
Oh yeah, I just thought of my brother-in-law sent to me, and I thought it was funny.
Roger. Yeah, I hate to think how much it would cost to operate that with the gasoline what it is now, but that's a beautiful vehicle.
Roger, right on. Well, my favorite one is the 1967 GTX. I like that body style. Don't get me wrong, the Roadrunners and the Chargers and all that, they were sharp, but I prefer the old 67 Plymouth Fury and the GTX and that. I like the body style on those.
Roger that. Yeah, they'll love those cars back during that period, and like like 65, I guess it was, Chevy Super Sport. Yeah, I love that one. 327.
Yeah, that old Plymouth GTX, they came with, I want to say, well, you had your options back then. They came with you could get 440, I guess, in them, and then 318, I think they had back then. They had their sports packages.
Roger that. Well, unfortunately, I never owned a Dodge or a Plymouth, but I was always impressed with them. I remember others had them, and of course, you remember that classic movie, Vanishing Point, with the Dodge Challenger in that. I love that movie and everything.
Or Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Yeah, I like that movie too with that yellow Charger. That was badass.
Roger that. And with real metal in the body.
That's when cars were made to hate cars. They weren't these fiberglass and plastic cars.
No doubt about it. Say what?
No airbags, no computer systems, no fuel injection, carbureted, rotor bug and points and condenser, and basic and simple and easy to work on in your driveway.
What I'm talking about, no GPS.
Yeah.
And no junky front wheel drives.
Well, they had the Tornado, was that the Tornado? Yeah, the Oldsmobile had the Tornado, and Cadillac had that, what was that one? Oh, I can't think of what that one was called. But those were the first front wheel drives that supported V8s, actual V8 motors.
Exactly. My mother-in-law had one of them.
Yeah, maybe today I'll spot like a beautiful Dodge Charger out there, 446 back with a competition orange paint and flawless and shiny.
I was watching that Barrett auctions, and a guy had where somebody was selling an old Daytona Superbird. On there it was canary yellow, and man, that thing was gorgeous. And it went for $175,000.
Roger that. And there'll be somebody with a lot of money probably snap it up.
Oh, it sold. $175,000. It sold. It had the original motor, the original transmission, everything that matched the serial number or the VIN number on the car. I mean, it was all, oh my, it was gorgeous.
Roger, yeah, original, okay, yeah, it's glad to hear that, no doubt. And remember the movie Bullet and that Mustang they had in it, I think it was about a 68 Mustang or something, and it ended up in the possession of somebody who put it in their barn for years, and then in fairly recent history they sold it and somebody acquired it. I think they might have tweaked it a little bit and spruced it up, but anyway.
Oh, what'd they call that car? They actually named it. It had a name. I can't remember the name.
Roger, other than that nickname, the Bullet Mustang, I don't know. And just as far as the engine, was probably, I don't know, 429 V8. I don't remember all the Ford engines.
Yeah, it was it was showed again over there in that Gone in 60 Seconds, Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage.
Roger that.
Eleanor.
But anyway, that chase they had in the movie, remember, is a Mustang and a Dodge Charger, I believe.
Maybe it was that Mustang.
Or Plymouth, whatever.
Yeah, maybe it was that Mustang.
What was the name of that Mustang? What were they called? Noah or something like that?
I don't remember. Mark 1, maybe. Seemed like it was a 68 model year, though.
I'm not a big Ford fan, but that Mustang, I love that Mustang. It was sharp. But that's when Mustangs were Mustangs. They weren't what they are nowadays. These things that they got nowadays are jokes.
Roger. I guess the first year for the Mustangs was, what was that, 1965?
No, I think it was 64.
Right, okay. I remember I had some relatives, they were kind of competing with each other, and, you know, one of them got the 65 Mustang blue, and I'm thinking the other one got maybe a purple colored 65 Mustang.
I guess they can't afford a cell phone, so we got to tie up 19 all day.
Actually, yep, was back in 1964 that they were first started made. Actually, frequently referred as a 64 and a half is what they were called. But the first one was in 1964.
Roger that, 1964.
Well, you know.
Hello. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. I didn't know if that was you or not.
Yeah, it's me.
Brand new, well, I'm trying to remember what the typical price of a car was back in the 60s. Just a tiny fraction of what it is now, but...
It was called Eleanor, the Mustang that was in Gone in 60 Seconds. It was a Shelby GT500, and it was called Eleanor. And that was the same one that was in Bullet.
Right.
I appreciate it. I need to see him. I just got somewhere. I thought he did, but I wasn't sure.
Boy, I'm sure glad that noise level was gone. I had 20 dB of noise level this morning, and now it's back down to 7. Thank God.
I'm pointing not straight west, and that's where most of my noise comes from. But I'm still picking up a fair amount of noise, but anyway, it'll go away pretty soon, I hope.
I mean, I had a hard time hearing anybody this morning. Only people I heard were the drivers that were driving on the highway by my house.
Roger. You probably heard some of them crying about me, but oh well.
They'll get over it.
No doubt about it. sure. Somebody say something didn't quite catch all that. They need to pump it up. I think that might have been that same little guy over there broadcasting all his hate and discontent, but it's all good.
Hell yeah.
I sure do miss Camel Man with his Hump Day show. And what day is it? Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and get you some. I guess he didn't want that back after all. Waving hand 394, 102 said that, and I'm back quiet.
I've got way too much electrical noise to hear you, but good morning. And she had fun, till her daddy took the T-bird away.
How about that pink Cadillac?
747 standing by. No doubt about it.
Is that Quimby trucking?
Somebody call 747.
Who's that out there? Who's that?
Maybe not.
Play that shit on the radio.
Well, I haven't heard the concrete cowboy out there yet, or maybe my electrical noise just covered him up.
No, I haven't heard him either.
Roger.
Oh,
heard somebody out there, just so you know, your audio was a bit distorted.
Something about who put Donald Trump in office or some shit like that. Some recording.
Scorpio.
Go ahead, 102.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of those recorded, all in MP3s and so forth.
Roger that.
They don't sound too well coming off this, but yeah.
Roger, okay. So you just transmitted something that was, I guess that's what I was responding to, all right.
Yeah, I was screwing around with one of those repeats, and I don't know, I just learned how to turn them into MP3s and so forth.
Roger. Well, I've got something that's equivalent to them that I've had fairly good luck with, but anyway.
Yeah, 10-4.
Somebody get up and go for a taxi group.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the repeats is they're like 15 seconds long, and honestly, a lot of those toys are just, they're better if they're kept short.
Roger that. Well, I've got the copycats, which are, from what I understand, the original ones, and I knew the guy who, made them available. Anyway, I think in very recent history, he's gone out of business.
Is that right?
Roger that. Yeah, they were about 20-second modules.
Yeah, Roger.
But I've had pretty good luck with them as long as I, feed audio in there, just not, too high a level.
Too much reverb, good.
Sorry, I've already super glued the echo adjustment.
Yeah, too much whatever it is. Dadgummit. Good. Hey, I'm just trying to warm up this old station there, that doggone it. Who is that you talking to, QSO in there with that? Come on.
Number of operators out there,
Yeah, good morning. I didn't catch the handle there. Come on back.
Thank you, boy.
Hey, guys, stand by. Hey, go ahead. Who is that? Who is that?
Well, that was 102 I was talking to last.
Well, I'm trying to talk to
Yeah, you're trying. That's right, you're trying to.
Anyway, good morning out there, Governor, and Water Pump, Rebel, if you guys are out there, and the rest of the gang.
Hey, go on. Tell that trailer park I got some good news and bad news for that boy there, right?
Well, I would relay the message. I'm pretty sure the rattlesnake can hear you, and I'm standing by.
Hey, guy, you want to hear the bad news, boy?
He done forgot what he's going to say. Come on. he'll be at the JOB there. What's up, boy? You got something going on there? Come on. You say what?
He's tripping you up, bitch.
Boy, you should have your ass at the JOB there. What the hell going on with you?
Well, you should be on the radio, fucker.
Hey, Gordon, what's going on with Darren, oh?
Don't worry about it. Go back to fucking bed. Shut up.
I'm not his spokesman, no doubt about it. So we're standing by on that one.
Hey, can you turn that, cut it back on that reverb or that back a notch or two over?
Right. Get ready to do that. I will do that, but right now I'm happy with it the way it is.
Yeah, I'll come do it for you if you don't mind. Old black guy in your neighborhood, I'll come down here and adjust that bad boy for you there, right?
That might not be advisable, to try to do that at this Ponderosa, but it's a free country. I guess you can roll the dice however you feel like.
Hell yes. Good answer. Hell yes, shut up.
Hey, that's a setup, man. Hey, that's a daggum setup. You know, need to be out there waiting on me there, right?
Roger that. Like some of them movies where they say something like, do you feel lucky? He'll ask you that question.
I have to bring some backup with me there, right?
Roger that.
Hey, I didn't just get off the boat last night. I know how to roll there. I know how to rock and roll there, right?
No doubt about it. Yeah, we've been around the block a time or two ourselves, just between you and me.
Just throw yourself back there in the fucking bed, Joe.
Hey, you damn bet your bottom dollar, man. I'm gonna have some backup. Oh, hell yeah. I come down here to that famous address there. Hey, I'm gonna be ready like pretty there, you hear me?
Exciting people to greet you.
Yeah, we'll all be on breaking news here, Hey, we're gonna make news, highlights. Yeah. Hey, but hey, I said all that to say this. Good morning there, Gordon, and the rest of the daggum pillsqueaks out there, especially them old trailer parkers and flea marketers. The old guys standing by.
Roger that. Good morning, Governor. Happy Hump Day. And why don't you guys get along? I guess you know there's a 2-week ceasefire, I think it is, between Israel and Iran. If blood enemies like that can stop hostilities, maybe you guys can stop hostilities a while.
Well, one thing, Gordon, now that you mentioned it, man, we have the wrong so-called commander-in-chief is a criminal. He should be serving time, he and the whole damn family. It's a conflict of interest, if you ask me, in a nutshell, Gordon. Every last one of them, the first lady, and that so-called orange guy, and the whole damn family, his son-in-law, the whole gambler, man, just lock them all up. Throw a fucking key away. Then this country would be a hell of a lot better off. That's the whole deal in the kit and caboodle there, right?
Maybe we at least wait until they recover all the enriched uranium over there in Iran and destroy the rest of their nuclear equipment and make sure a user-friendly regime gets installed. Wait for him to do that first.
Yeah, whoever that put that damn Trump family in you know, they need to have their damn head examined, really and truly. Cause look what they done did in a short period of time, man. That Trump family, hell, they leave a lot to be desired. You can't trust now what up no further than you see them some bitches there, right?
Well, speaking of heads examined, I'm glad we got rid of that dumbass Biden, that Trojan horse bullshit. It's gone.
Gary, quit talking about your daddy like that.
Shit, if he was my daddy, I'd kill myself. I'll commit suicide. old Navy veteran, you know. He a draft dodger, by the way. He don't even respect veterans, man, or anyone that served their country honorably. He has no respect for them, you know. He just an old jive-time con guy, you know, that raped teenage middies there, you know. That damn shit. I have no respect for a man like that. Hell, he ain't no fucking man. He a pussy. He a racist piece of twat there, you ask me in a nutshell there.
But if you look at the whole global situation as a chess game, maybe we just need to keep our head in the game and try to win instead of getting sidetracked and arguing about all the specifics and the legalities and get all bogged down and lose.
Kill them all like God told them.
Hey, there's no medical remedy for a racist motherfucker that's so damn corrupt like that asswipe in the Oval Office. Ain't no remedy. There's nothing you can do but kill that son bitch. I know there's been a few attempts, and I hate to say it, man, but hell, he got to get the fuck out of that Oval Office, man. He's trying to tear this damn country down, man. Hey, the economy is going to shit to caboodle. We gotta get rid of that. Who the fuck put that motherfucker in that office there? Come on.
Well, now, talking about the economy, I think because of the ceasefire over there, 2 weeks long or something, which does not include Lebanon, because of the ceasefire, there's been a reduction already in how much gasoline costs at the pump, and it's still kind of high, but I'm pathologically optimistic that the price will keep on coming down enough maybe to satisfy us, maybe other price breaks, I hope.
Hey, Gordon. Oh, Kamala Harris, she told the truth. She laid it all out in a nutshell, man. She opened the book so everybody could see what the fuck was going to happen. And dadgummit, if it sure enough is happening there, good. Clear as day, man. That old gal told the truth. Can you imagine? If she had been in office, this country would have been a hell of a lot better off there, right?
Well, I'm sure glad that old knee-pad Harris did not get elected to anything else, and she's out of there.
Yeah, Donald Trump's hit that too.
The old gal told the damn truth, man, and I respect her for it. You know, don't get me wrong, she got a few skeletons going on, but she told the damn truth. Hey, I wholeheartedly believe that Mrs. Harris, if she had been the commander, she would have been a hell of a lot better off. You know, just think about it. Hell, we wouldn't have high gas prices and all the other shit that had happened with this raunchy-ass racist conspiracy theory motherfucker going on, them so-called MAGA motherfuckers there.
Well, I assume that you're, like most people, you'd rather dodge like World War III, you know, with nukes being shot all over the place. And maybe we'll be able to do that now that we got the ceasefire over there. Hopefully it'll go right, and we can go collect all that enriched uranium in Iran and destroy the rest of their nuclear laboratories and install a user-friendly regime and call it a day.
I understand about about the nuclear threat, Gordon, but here's the deal, man. That's been going on for a long damn time. Alright? And no one over and around ever pushed that button, so stop and think about it. Until this asswipe Warren's guy, old teenage raper, got up in office. Now he gonna act like he gone home, trigger happy, motherfucker. Shit, he on dadgum draft dodger. I have no respect for the pipsqueak, stinking ass racist motherfucker. Chew it.
Yeah, you say they haven't pushed the button in 47 years in Iran because they have not had nukes yet, but they've been working hard, burning midnight oil, if you will, to develop nukes. And they were on the brink of having nukes. And as soon as they had the fucking nuke button, I have a feeling they would push it because their religion is commanding them to exterminate the infidels. That's us, that's Israel, that's a lot of people out there, and they're crazy. And as soon as they had the ability to do it, they would have done it.
I never forgive that guy, man. Them young black teenagers in New York City, Central Park 5 going. He wanted them boys to die. He wanted to give them death penalty, And not one damn time did he ever apologize to them boys' families. Hey, he took out a 4-page article in the New York Times, man. And then he went out to Obama, talking about, Obama he's not American and blah, blah. Motherfucker, get that son. Who put that motherfucker in that Oval Office? Shit.
I mean, all through history, if you look at the founding fathers and other great people who have done a lot for the masses, you can probably find some imperfections. And so nobody's perfect. And so what if we tore down all these great people? If we could go back in time and do that, their civilization would probably stay stuck back in the Stone Age.
On top of that, now he's a damn so-called Christian, right? Hey, Resurrection Day, Easter Sunday, that motherfucker got that fucking damn racist ass bunny rabbit. Now you're a fucking Christian all of a sudden. Shit. Hypocrite, lying ass racist, teenage raper. Hey, it's time to incarcerate that Trump family. Get them son bitches up out of there, they're rock.
For instance, I think JFK got out there and fucked the entire motherfucking population, and the press covered a lot of that up.
Hey, Colonel. Gary, I got a good question for you. Just one question.
I ought to say, incarcerate Trump! Incarcerate Trump! Incarcerate that racist, lying, pipsqueak, uneducated, low IQ son bitch. Incarcerate them damn fucking corrupt Trumps. Do it!
Hey, Colonel. Hey, Gary, were you saying that when you was cashing that stimulus check? Did you say that now?
Fuck Trumps! Fuck the Trumps! Fuck the damn racist, uneducated, pipsqueak, lying motherfucking Trumps! Do it!
Well, now, the governor, I think Donald Trump, of course, has considerably more than a high school diploma. I'm pretty sure he's got a degree from the university out there. Probably terrible, but yeah, you say he's uneducated, that's not quite correct.
There goes the damn baby. We're spoken like a true Texan there in a nutshell there. Come on.
Fucking racist rabbit.
Damn those racist bunny rabbits.
Damn it, boy. Whoo! Sheesh. What the hell? What the hell?
As far as I know, Trump's the only one that's ever given the people a stimulus check.
I can't stand that corrupt son of a bitch. I'm talking, hey, I know his track record from way back in the day, man. You can't trust a con guy like that there, are you?
Did you spend that welfare check?
Hey, you know what it said? All them guys and gals serving their country, this dude is sad, man. It's sad. He campaigned talking about bullshit. All them poor guys and gals, man. All them families, man. I wonder how many of them voted for that ass right there, huh?
This is around his goddamn mouth.
Well, you won't vote for him, but you'll damn sure take the money he gives you, though, won't you?
Well, look at all the black leaders. It's supposed to be good for the black people. All they did was fuck them. And they appreciate Martin Luther King and all that shit for living them off. But yeah, little white man.
It's sad. You stop and think about it, man. You know, you want to serve your country honorably with a competent, extreme competent commander-in-chief. You don't want some old jack-legged motherfucker like Trump. He'll fucking draft dodger and don't respect the military to begin with in a nutshell. You He a damn Christian. Hypocrite, man. He a fucking corrupt hypocrite there, huh?
Goddamn repeat show. Fucking nigga, shut the fuck up. I tell you what, nigga, if you don't like it, take your fucking side off 30-06, shoot yourself in the head. Put yourself out of misery.
As you can tell, I don't have no respect for the Trumps. Fuck Trump, fuck his wife, fuck his sons, fuck his daughters. Get the hell over in Moscow somewhere. Bail out of Mar-a-Lago. Get the hell out of Mar-a-Lago there.
Well, once you commit suicide, girl, you shut the fuck up and get yourself out of misery.
And it's another fine day for another shrill declaration.
Goddamn repeat show.
Hey, tell your compadre to let me take a long walk off a short pier there, right?
I'm pretty sure they received your message directly, Governor.
Damn repeat show.
Fuck Trump. Everybody say, fuck Trump, to it.
You sure, fuck you sure.
Educated black man.
He's a real boy. Yeah, he's a real boy.
Yeah, they don't know Jack Dillon squad in a fucking nuts, shit from Shinola, you know what? Damn day. Hey, fuck the Trumps. You're the last one of them Trumps yet. Yeah, hey, don't trust them son of bitches no further than you can see them in a fucking heartbeat. Send them all back to Moscow. Get the hell out this damn country.
Hey, you told me, you know what your repeats told me? Hey, you told me you're doing a repeat show.
Hey, I served my country, asswipe. Hey, U.S. Navy, baby. I did what I had to do. Over in the Middle East, baby.
I bet you the dick sucker looking good.
What's up, boy?
You're the dick sucker looking in the Navy.
Hey, you serve your country, asswipe, or you just sitting there hiding behind a pipsqueak microphone with a Roger beep, over.
Hide behind a Roger beep, bitch.
somebody was dropping a hammer on me, man. Some asswipe, he over on my side of the town. He think that's gonna stop me. I'm gonna squelch that motherfucker out of my... Let me get this DSP activated. Hold up. Fuck you, Dan. You trailer parker. Shut the hell up, boy. That's not necessarily technically, you're technically incorrect on that assessment. That dumbass Darren, Java. That's old dumbass Darren. Old Greg Hansen and Mark Sherman kicked that boy to the curb side a long time ago, that right? Hey, wait, tell that driver out there, that old guy standing by. Hey, that driver on I-35, you copy the old guy there, come on. Yeah, I'm at the 130, driver. I'm at the 130, get off there, go ahead. That dumbass Darren with the emergency fallout system there, right?
You're falling.
Well, who that with that emergency fallout there? Come on. Transmit distress alert signal like that for some unknown damn. What the fuck is wrong with that bastard there? Come on. Say what, boy? Yeah, stay in the right lane, driver, and slowly roll and tap on the damn brake, will you? Hey, driver, you're doing all right out in that right lane, man. Hell yeah. And by the way, I appreciate what you're doing on the big road, man. Just keep it slow and keep it rolling there, right? Hey, fuck you, old trailer park, Field Street, old conspiracy theorist, unvaccinated old jive time ass wipe. Right. Hey. Hey, mofo. Big time, Alex Jones supporter. conspiracy theorist kind of knucklehead can't be out of that racist trailer park I have, you know. Hey, that guy don't know which way is up, man. Daggum fucking racist meth head, hooked on fentanyl and all that shit. I'm vaccinated in a nutshell, you hear me? Why aren't you at the J.O.B., knucklehead? You got some health issues, boy. Say what? Hey, sir, don't. You wouldn't be telling another one of your lies, are you? Yo, Darren. Yo, Darren. Shut up. Hey, Darren Jones and White, do you copy, over? Shut the fuck up. You telling another damn lie there, right? Oh, Lion Roger B. Pipsqueak, Pewitt.
Gallon of oil is less than $80, and they come down what? Well, they went up before it took that time.
Oh, yeah. Daggone, I gotta take a walk around the block. Yeah, about that time of the day, man. Let me see what's up in the neighborhood. All good, so far. Let me find out what the hell going on there.
Got to inspect the perimeter.
Well, you got that right, good. Yeah, I try to. Hey, I'm always on watch, you know. That's what a sailor do, man. Always on watch, observing very closely. Pay close attention to details there.
Always watching for the fresh footprints across that cultivated ground.
He busy with his ass, keep his ass from getting kicked. Hey, Gordon, when you're out there on the ocean blue, the clear blue, man, you have to pay close attention. Alright? 360, man. 360 degrees, man. Surveillance. 360 degrees surveillance system, man. Hey, radar, sonar. Hey, we can see the dolphins and the whales and the sharks. All that shit there in the same fucking time frame, you hear me?
No doubt about it, all together. Got to maintain that unabating surveillance side, 360, that's what I'm talking about.
I kid you not. Hey, I'm too old to tell you a damn lie, Gordon. Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, boy. Shit. Them trailer parking, them flea marketers, man. I ain't got no respect for now one of them in a nutshell, you know it.
Yeah, you don't need to go to the ocean to see the wells, all we gotta do is go to your girlfriend's house.
Hey, who that? Yo, who that?
See, you can't go when you go to the zoo.
Yeah, you got them all out there together, the sharks, the dolphins, all the rainbow snapper, etc.
I seen them all, good. Every last one of them selling bitches. You know, it's just like real world, real life. You see it out there, you see it on land, man. Hey, Gordon, this same old shit, man. Saying when you snag a motherfucker, you take him out. Now it's time to take Trump out. Take that motherfucker out of that Oval Office. Get that Trump family out of this country. You hear me?
Well, I don't want him out of there. I think he's doing some good over there, keeping some of our enemies hammered down or in the process.
Send them back where the hell they come from, you know. Especially that first lady. Where the hell she comes? She ain't even here legally. Hell, they said we need to dispatch ICE on her ass. Let's put ICE on the first lady. Take her ass up out of here there, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's over here illegally. I mean, she was like worth many millions of dollars before they ever hooked up. I mean, she was a model to begin with over there in Slovenia or whatever. And yeah, she's self-made. So anyway, that's the story on her.
Yeah. hey, come on, Gordon. She's a poor example of a first lady if I ever know one there, right?
I haven't noticed anything objectionable about her.
There's only one damn thing she's good for, Gordon, really and truly, man. There's only one damn thing she's good for, and that's that old rotten racist twat between her legs there, right?
Oh, yeah, that's not the kind of attitude to have. And I know she's over here illegally, obviously. She, like I say, she was worth many millions of dollars before she ever hooked up with Trump.
Well, she was a supermodel.
Right, exactly. And had good business sense and all that.
A contaminated old piece of twat. They say all that glitter is not golden, man. And I wholeheartedly believe that old gal ain't here legally, man. She ain't, hey, she should be incarcerated if you ask me. Lock her ass up. Lock that old contaminated piece of twat up. Talking about a supermodel. That's bullshit.
Right, she's here legally. We got plenty of illegals we need to round up today on the deportation flight.
She is legal. She's married to a rich person.
She was rich to begin with, so...
Well, she got all kinds of purpose to be here now, you betcha. Donald Trump seems that she's here legally.
She's a force to be reckoned with, obviously.
I don't give a damn. She's a rotten piece of twat. She's here illegally. Lock her up.
That'll lock you up.
I bet she's not. Trump seen to that.
I think they need to lock your dumb ass up.
Speaking of locking people up, not only do we need to deport all these illegal aliens, but we do need to lock up a lot of these criminals. We got plenty of criminals out there, and we don't have enough cell space. Trim a little fat off the prison standards so that we can build concentration camps. That's right, using prison labor in order to round up all these new exciting criminals and lock them up and make the streets safe across America.
Yeah, get your green card ready, Gary. Get your green card ready, Gary.
It's like somebody waiting to call me names. They weren't even listening to anything I said. That's how it goes. But most of them out there, they don't listen. They're just waiting for their chance to belch out their bullshit. Regurgitated bullshit, recurring bullshit. shit. Locking them up.
Show them all, fuck it.
You know, she might look good, but I kid you not, she got that rotten racist piece of twat, that contaminated twat going on. Hey, I can't stand the stench there, right?
It would help to concentration camps that we will build for them. They will, other criminals, inmates will build them, and let's reopen Alcatraz. I'm all for it, and reopen other idle institutions to help take a bite out of crime.
Oh, hey, you really, truly, there's a special place for that old gal, man. I kid you not. There's a special place for that old gal running around every day with all that cosmetic makeup on, with that old rotten piece of twat there.
Well, we got all kinds of problems in America, but I don't blame Melania for the problems we got. Your opinion matters, right?
Get rid of the games there and get rid of one problem. Racist.
Heard somebody chime in with their shit.
Hell, if I had $1 million, I wouldn't pay no motherfucker to put their damn dick up that bitty's pussy, you know? Hey, ain't no damn way. For crying out loud, there's only one motherfucker I know that do such a thing. He camping out in a fucking Oval Office. That's how stupid that ass wipe is. You don't know no damn old racist son of a bitch. Kill that.
Well, you're not giving him much credit. He's way smarter than you think he is. Of course, the press is always trying to find something wrong with him. I mean, they're basically, I guess most people know that.
Everybody say, incarcerate Trumps! Incarcerate them damn Trumps! Get them fucking Trumps over into Moscow! Get them motherfuckers out of here there, come on! I have a very high IQ for a real black man there. Hey, you down. While you over there camping out in that racist trailer park, you fail to realize I'm a high IQ black man. Whether you like it or not, ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
He's a real black man. This has got to be fake news on Facebook. They're saying breaking Iran ceasefire. I don't believe that.
400. 400 on the IQ Richter scale, over.
You gotta give him a 40.
Oh, yeah. That's great. What can a man do there, right?
Turn his radio off.
And It's another wonderful day at the beach with my surfboard, waiting for that next big wave to come in.
You waiting on what to come in, good?
That next big wave, Roger.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not here.
You know, all them new and interesting people and all that.
Hey, what's the location on the parking lot, driver?
Shut up, Toby.
Hey, who that?
Don't worry about it, Toby.
I appreciate the location on the parking lot, driver. Thank you very much, over. Hey, guy, where you at, motherfucker?
He's not gonna show up no way.
Hey, Darren, get over in the right lane, boy. And slow your roll there, right?
Beach carrier, they'll come to see you out there. Biggest fucking tower.
Yeah, I was just looking at another one of the magnificent pictures taken by the astronauts when they were going around the moon. And yes, the moon looks fucking dead, but you see the Earth kind of in the picture. It's not that big in comparison, but it's got that beautiful blue color to it. It's an oasis, and yet we can't work together to preserve it.
Hey, good. Hey, I'm glad you mentioned that, man. Yesterday I did a Earth to Moon bounce on 2 meters. And then I went out to 400 megahertz, man. 440 actually, and there was some activity there. It's interesting doing that Earth Moon bounce while they're coming around on the backside there, right?
Roger that on the moon bounce, no doubt about it. I've got to get my amateur license and try to get in on some of that.
Yeah, well, it was a short opening there on 440. A short opening, and then they went back up in the gigahertz there. That's where they normally operate there, right?
Roger that.
Hey, guys, it's above your pay grade there, huh?
That's what you always say when you guys don't answer.
Hey, where you at, guy? Where the fuck you located out there? Come on. Hey, let me correct you, son. I'm not a black boy. I'm a black man, real black man there, right?
Black boy.
Hey, been a boy since I was over doing Vietnam there, you know, when I was serving my country. I was a boy then. I was a black boy serving his country, you know. Hey, you're listening to a real black man, boy. What's up?
Yeah, you're a black boy. Goddamn black.
You jealous trailer parker for crying out loud. What have you done for your country lately, boy? What up?
Hell yeah.
That's the best you can do, considering the fact you're paying taxes in a trailer park over. Well, there has to be a reason why that boy will end up in a trailer park. There's a specific reason why a knucklehead like old Darren, who happened to be a drug head and a meth head, will end up paying taxes in a damn racist trailer park over.
That black man tax. Why?
Hey, there's such thing as being patriotic, guy. You know, whether you're black, white, red, green, or yellow, if you pay your dues and be a responsible citizen, there's some perks that come along with it there, right? Hey, driver, what's going on the northbound side of I-30, 35th Street, northbound, over? Hey, there, take a long walk down that short service road, will you?
Yeah, boy, you got walked on.
Hey, everybody know what the hold up is on the northbound side of I-35 road? Hey, sweetheart, what the hold up is on the northbound side of I-35 over? Hey, that sounds like a little Texan out there, a little pipsqueak that comes from south of the Red River. That boy, I keep telling him I'll give him a free ride back to Texas, but he won't, somehow know he won't take me up on it. Hell, I take that boy in a heartbeat. Take his ass right back across that Red River where he come from there, right?
Well, come on over and pick me up. I'm ready to go. I got my bags packed.
Hell yeah. Take me back to Alabama, brother.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you if that old drive-time Texan will stand back. Sweetheart, what's the hold up on the north side of I-35,
Really goddamn.
Where you don't need to know.
North side, man.
Yeah, sweetheart, well, you be careful, man. Stay in that right lane, son, sweetheart. You don't need to get out there and put the hammer down there. Just stay in that right lane and slow your roll. It's all good there, right?
You look like you're talking to somebody.
And by the way, Dr. Bill, take your ass back to Texas, boy.
Shit, lying motherfucker. He's gonna take you, you should take yourself back. Lying motherfucker.
Hey, what's up, guy? You got a problem? What's up?
You're a liar.
Yeah, what's up?
Geez, I don't know why you keep stirring spot.
I'm a real black man.
Hey, yo, asswipe. What be your problem, boy? What's up?
Hey, you're a bad man. That's not right. You're a bad man, boy. What's up, boy? Hey, nigga, bro.
I'm a real black man.
That's a real black man, nigga, bro. What's good, boy?
Hell, I thought they done locked him back up in the zoo. I can't believe they done let him back out.
Hey, nigga, bro.
Everybody say, fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Pussy ass, uneducated, low IQ motherfucker! Fuck!
In the land of the free, home of the brave.
I'm gonna do them.
Shark Bite, are you writing all this down?
Northbound lanes on I-35 are closed at Hefner, between Britain and Hefner. The highway patrolman got run over.
Again?
Damn. This shit don't work.
I hate to hear that happen.
Me too, I don't think he
I mean, the cop car got hit. The highway patrol or something. Anyway, all northbound I-35 between Britain and Hefner is closed at the moment.
You would think they would learn to stay out of the damn road by now.
Tell them that third party's speeding.
Be a good day for all them northbounders to pull into the Blue Beacon and wait it out. Get your truck washed.
Make that lemon into lemonade, as they say.
Use your time wisely.
You might meet fucking Joe there, that's it.
I guess it's all over now up there except the profanity. It's all or nothing on channel 19.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
How's it going, neighbor?
Just fine, neighbor. Finer than frogs here, Roger.
Roger. Just got off of work.
Roger that. I thought I heard you out there a distance away. Sound close now.
Yep. Yeah, I probably was all the way down on 240 on 44.
Roger.
they didn't even feel the wreck on I-35 south.
I guess he's too running Yang.
Me.
Well, I should be able to get out on that radio now. Come on. Or not.
Did y'all finally get all of them loaded? Yeah. Damn, folks. Yeah, no shit, huh? Hell, y'all gonna be able to make it down there today? 9.5 hours. Oh, 10 folks. What? hurry up and get down there and get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, we'll be unloaded halfway back before you can get loaded.
Yeah, that ain't no lie.
Happy days are here again.
We can fit Dallas a little easier, mate. Fuck you.
My shit's been doing that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, back off a little. 5 more motherfuckers jump in front of you, you know?
Right. They need to fucking set that thing a little different. Like, you know, after 65 or something like that, or after 70, that just, goddamn, come on.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this. That's duct tape over there. Going there and saying that it's fucked up, you know?
I got a hammer in my truck, in the fucking front of the truck where it's at, that's why I believe it's at.
Northbound I-35 shut down at Hefner Road. Got a bad wreck up there. Anybody going 35 north?
I didn't have nothing to do with it, I swear to God.
Always got to be that one jackass.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
you a fucking retard.